I'll hit the phone. Let me see. What's going on? This is Coach Marcus for Pro Fan Talk, and we're gonna try this again. But hope you like my little golf intro. Getting ready for the British Open this week at Liverpool. Just saw some information that came in this week, or just came in today. There's an article written. I will post the link up on the video about Cam Smith not getting placed in preferred groups. Meaning, if you got a tournament and you're a returning champion or you're a big name in the field, you want to get a preferred group. Those are the groups that most people are going to follow. Everybody's seen those shots, like back in the day when Tiger Woods was still playing regularly. His group would have the biggest crowd following him. So you get those preferred groups, looks good on TV, builds a lot of energy for the tournament. But Cam Smith, being the defending champion, was not selected in any of those preferred groups. Sounds a little suspect, especially with him being the best live player at the moment. He just won Live London. Rory McIlroy just won the Scottish Open. So he's coming off of that. So you got the best live player and the best PGA player going head to head. So when you got the two best players in the sport, even though they kind of like in different, it's almost like the ABA and the NBA going at it. But they're not showing Cam Smith any love. Obviously, it looks suspect because he's the live player. But he's the defending champion. I don't understand what PGA is doing. If this is true, we'll see how it plays out. But you got basically a heavyweight title bout. And this is coming from somebody that I haven't watched golf on a regular basis in a good 10, 15 years, easily. I used to watch golf a lot when Tiger Woods was doing his thing. Sergio Garcia was doing his thing. Phil Mickelson was still on the leaderboard almost every week. I was invested in golf back then. Not anymore. Not anymore. So this whole PGA versus Live and the merger and all of that kind of stuff, that has generated my interest again in golf. So I want to see what's going to happen. I'm going to watch this car wreck as it happens. So I don't understand why the PGA or the powers that be are not trying to pump this up, because you got the best of both worlds coming. Everybody knows what it is. The PGA came out very loudly, very publicly, and shunned anybody that was in the Live Tour. And the people on Live said what they had to say. They took their PGA cards away, but you know what? They went over there, got their bag, cashed their checks, and kept it moving. And then when all of the merger stuff happened, everybody was looking at Monahan like, what the hell are you doing? Because they made such a public stink about people leaving PGA to go play on Live. It was a paycheck. It was for the money. It was blood money. It was Saudi money. And it's like, now they look like the biggest hypocrites. And for some people, they are. The optics of it doesn't seem right, doesn't look right, but they did it. Because you can't compete with the Saudi money like that. And the people that want to say it's blood money is, they made it political with throwing 9/11 and you're unpatriotic. They went to the next level, shaming the guys that played in Live. But I say, if you're going to be mad at one, you got to be mad at everybody. And I use this joke a couple of times. If you're going to be upset about this quote unquote blood money, don't walk into the meeting with a Starbucks cup. Because there are a lot of American companies that deal with that Saudi money that ain't nobody really saying about. But it's public knowledge. You can go look up, you can Google the list right now and you can see all the names. And these are companies that American taxpayers go there daily, go there weekly, go there monthly, and spend their money. So if you're going to get mad at one thing, you got to get mad at everything. Don't have that selective outrage. Don't just be mad about that because that's the low-hanging fruit. Be real with it. Keep it 100. So you got a lot of people feeling some kind of way on both sides of the fence. But the fact that you have the returning British Open champion and the Royal and Ancient is not even showing them any love. That looks a little suspect. The optics of it don't fit. The math ain't mathing. So today is Wednesday. So we'll see how all of this stuff plays out. But it just looks suspect. So we'll see what they do with all of these groups. Because I know Rory McIlroy had the quote saying if Liv was the only golf tour, he would retire and all of that kind of stuff. Like, dude, we get it. You don't like Liv. Okay. You can say that because you done made all the money. But everybody don't feel that way. And it ain't the Liv players' fault that you guys came out and wanted to shit on the league so bad, shit on the Liv tour so bad, because they chose to get paid. Can't be mad at that. So now when they came back with this merger or whatever it is, because the bottom line is, don't nobody know what's going on yet. There's still a lot of crazy stuff with this. But at the end of the day, the PGA ain't had the money to go toe-to-toe with the Saudis. They didn't have that bank account that deep. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Saudis can sit back and let these lawsuits go, and the PGA would have to keep paying that money. They got unlimited bank accounts, and we can't mess with that. So they had to come to a conclusion. So they had to call uncle. They had to give in. Or they would have lost the war. But in doing that, you still can't shit on the guys that decided to go over there and play. They took the risk because it could have blew up in their face. But they took the risk. And you can't, if they chose to go over there and get their bag, don't get mad at them for doing that. And now everybody wanted to take the tour cards. They don't want them to play. I don't want to play with these players. All that kind of nonsense. Dude, you play who's in front of you. Because all of that crap about the gentleman's game and all of that kind of stuff, all of that shit went out the window. But some of them comments these PGA players was making, all of that nonsense went out the window. So don't even use that as an excuse anymore. But at the end of the day, you got the best Liv player in Cam Smith, and you got the best PGA player in Rory McIlroy about to go head to head. That's what you should be focusing on. It's polarizing, meaning whether you like it or not, you still gonna tune in to see what happens. You still gonna tune in to see what happens. So I can't wait. I can't wait. This will be a good weekend. The weather looks like it's going to be halfway decent, not like it was at the Scottish Open. That was crazy. But you're going to have good weather, so there'll be no excuses. Great weather just means everybody will play at their best. And both, again, Rory McIlroy and Cam Smith, both coming off of great wins. Cam Smith led wire to wire, because at the end of the day, whether you believe in Liv golf or not, you still got to put the ball in the hole. Rory McIlroy did the same thing. Matter of fact, he took the Scottish Open from a native, from a Scottish dude that was winning. And then Rory McIlroy, birdies, the last 2-3 holes or whatever it was, to come back and win it. It was crazy. It was fun to watch. So I'm invested in golf again. And it's not like I never watched golf. I used to play golf 2-3 times a week back in the day. So they have a non-interested golf fan who has become re-interested because of everything that's going on. What are they going to do with that type of exposure? Again, positive or negative, I'm still watching. And with all of these other issues that's going on, you see the stuff that's going on with ESPN, everybody going digital, you better take what you can get and put on a good show so people can enjoy what they watch. All right, so if you like my content, please hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next play. Peace.